Hello my dear friends, and today we work with transiting Saturn. What is Saturn? It's a very serious planet, yeah? The cycle of the Saturn, 29.5 years. It means every almost 30 years it's coming to its natal position. So, transiting cycle is going through the whole cycle of 12 signs of zodiac within almost 30 years, and these are milestones of your life. So 29.5, then next one 30 years, almost 58 years, 59, and next one. These are the milestones. When Saturn is coming to its natal position, it's just like a checkpoint. How much you are, how serious you are, how you are not afraid of taking responsibility, how you are able to do the work in your life, okay, to build career, to work on your legacy, etc. In each sign of zodiac, it spends around 2.5 years, yeah? And if it's making some aspect to your natal sun, moon, or other planets, usually in this exactly aspect, we call it transit because it's from transiting Saturn, around 6 weeks. So for 6 weeks you will feel really hard effect of Saturn pushing your sun or moon or Mercury or whatsoever. The strongest signs, of course, it's Capricorn, but also Aquarius and Libra. And it's really hard when it's coming to Cancer, to Leo, and to Aries. Okay, what are the key words for Saturn? Of course, maturity, hard work, planning, authority, mastery, limits and boundaries, discipline, wisdom, and also depression and misery. Because yes, transit of Saturn sometimes bring this feeling of loneliness, of hard work, of how to say, too much work. Sometimes people just don't see the light or whatsoever. Just work, responsibilities. You just feel sometimes just life is shit and people get distressed. But I want you to cite one example of one absolutely stunning woman. Her name is Oprah Winfrey, and you all know this, yeah? This is the model of self-made woman. Her tenacity, hunger to succeed, and determination to overcome all adversities are hallmarks for successful response to Saturn. You know that in her natal chart, Sun and Saturn in conjunction, what does it mean? She has enough of self-discipline to overcome all the obstacles in her life, yeah? This inner strength. I overcome anything. I have my goal and I get the result, okay? Whatever happens, no matter what, I will get where I aim. That's what Saturn gives actually the person, enough of self-discipline, yeah? And going through hard work. Yes, it's difficult for everyone, but people with strong Saturn in natal chart, they can go through all the obstacles in order to get to the goals, yeah, to reach the goals they set up. You know what? We can say that Saturn's transit push people into challenging situations, yeah, and all the people are having hardships, especially when we are talking about Saturn cycle. It means within this almost 30 years, yeah, it makes special aspect to its natal position. First square, it's 90 degrees between transiting Saturn to its natal position, then 180 degrees, it's like opposition of Saturn, transit Saturn to its natal position, and then second square, yeah, when it's 90 degrees between transiting Saturn to its natal position. These are the utmost hard times when people are having huge challenges at work, at career, at all setup of their lives, basically, because Saturn is not only about career and work, it's about status, it's what people want to achieve in life in whole, yeah. It's only Saturn push you, yeah, and you're supposed to push it back hard. It's only then Saturn respects you and gives you rewards, yeah. Oprah was born like African American, born with unmarried teenage mother in impoverished rural Mississippi. She was abused sexually when she was a child, and she gave birth to a child when she was 14. This child dies just several days after it was born. She was fired from her first television reporting job because her board declared her unsuitable for television. But just before first return of Saturn to its natal position, so it's around 30 years old, this girl, Oprah, yeah, she landed her own morning talk show, yeah. That's a huge achievement. That's a huge achievement. By the age of 32, she was already a millionaire. Do you understand? And by the time Saturn transited her mid-heaven, it's a cuspid of 10th house of horoscope. 10th house of horoscope is our achievement. It's a Capricorn sign, and this is the house of kingdom of Capricorn. So this is the legacy, this is the achievement, this is professional, your career, your professional growth, and your status that you achieved them within all the years. So by the time Saturn was transiting her midheaven, she retired from the Oprah Winfrey show, and she had net worth almost $3 billion by this time, by the way. She was owning her own cable network, and she's regularly cited as the most influential woman, one of the most influential women in the world. That's how you see, if you know how to work with your Saturn, how to make the most of this, Saturn will give you reward, and huge reward, but you can't show yourself weak. You suppose, yes, if you want to reach something, it's supposed to be hard work you're going through, and you never pity yourself, and you never whimper whatsoever. You're supposed to work hard, to plan seriously ahead, to be faithful to your goals and aims, yeah, and capable to say no to your desire to just relax, to have some comfortable life, etc., etc. No, Saturn pushes you to work hard, to work really, really hard, and go through the obstacle no matter what. What does Saturn want from you? He wants work and maturity, diligence and responsibility. He wants your life to have a plan, yeah? Saturn transits can be sometimes frustration, yes, deprivation, yes, loneliness, of course, but Saturn doesn't want to just kill you, basically, yeah? He wants just to push you forward, so you are having this smack on your bum. Just don't pity yourself, just go through the obstacles, just go to reach your goal. So basically, every transit teaches you what you are made of, what material you are made of, basically. Yeah, yes, it doesn't feel good, of course, because it's bloody painful, but it means to be painful, otherwise you wouldn't do the work needed by Saturn. Yeah, suffering through hardship doesn't feel good, of course it hurts because it means to hurt, basically. Yeah, there is a purpose for this. You have to do some work, not be afraid of responsibilities, not be afraid to work really, really hard, so you can get the return. First square. So if you take this cycle of almost 30 years, yeah, of all the cycle when Saturn is going through all 12 signs of zodiac, first phase, yeah, 1/4 of this cycle, 1/4 of this circle, basically, yeah, it's age 7, 35, 63 and 91. So this first square is quite hard because it's insecurities about your work, it's insecurities about are you doing this all right. For example, you started some project, you got this age and you are not, how to say, seeing clear what will be the result yet. Yeah, so basically these are the ages of reason, when awareness of responsibility, maturity, mortality comes into clear focus. Sometimes some external events happening, life pushes you and you have to push back. What can happen on squares of Saturn? I don't know, some dispute with bosses, for example, or some extra work at your workplace and you feel really, really not good because it's just too much work. You don't have any free time for family, for relaxation time or whatever. It's just hard work and non-stop. That's it. But you just have to go through the obstacles and never pity yourself, okay? Then opposition of Saturn. So this cycle of 30, yeah, when half of the cycle we are taking, yeah, so it's the age of 14, then the age of 42, age of 70. When Saturns are in opposition to each other, so transiting Saturn to its natal, so it's just like you are at the top of the mountain, you see your effort to make some project, to start the career. Is it worthwhile? You can see clearly, is it your thing or not, basically, yeah? And you can see it clearly 400 miles ahead. When transiting Saturn is opposed to your natal position, you have to come like halfway point of the cycle of maturity, yeah? You see where I started out, you see what kind of result you are having here, and you see is it worthwhile to make an effort in order to finish the cycle. Sometimes what happens on the opposition, basically you can review your career, or you can even be fed up with your career and you just stop this and start something else. Sometimes you are like torn between two possibilities and doing work, because at one working place, for example, you have awful boss and you are not feeling well at this workplace or whatsoever. Sometimes on the position of Saturn, people are just stopping doing what they used to do. They are leaving their work. They are having dispute with bosses or whatsoever, and they might start absolutely new career. Anyway, these are quite hard, actually. What else? Saturn shows what type of career you can make, but you have to look at the position of your natal Saturn, what house it's in, what sign it's in your natal chart. Also, he is the ruler, this is the ruler of what house as well. All this plus aspect to your natal planets, yeah, from Saturn to natal planets, to other planets, it's all will be seen what kind of career you are made of. And when transiting Saturn is going in a position, all the aspects, yeah, of the Saturn in your natal chart, they might be just like lead up, so to say, yeah? If there are hard aspects, they might push you back from the career you were making, basically, yeah? You will have some obstacle at your workplace. What else? What else? But all the information from natal positioning of Saturn is very, very important, because when transiting Saturn is making some square, opposition, second square, the quality of natal Saturn will be seen completely. You will be doing the same and the same lesson. You will be going through the same and the same battle, which is supposed to be set up in your natal chart. This is the contract you signed before coming into this world, basically. So, the position of Saturn is at the age of 13, 42. Do you remember when I was speaking about transiting Uranus? 42 is the middle crisis age. So it's the age is really, really important, because two planetary cycles, Uranus and Saturn, is accumulating their energies. So it's very important age. Yeah, and age of 70, it's also a position of Saturn's. And then closing Saturn square, so first square, then opposition 180 degrees when half circle is made, then third phase of circle is made, yeah, so it's the second square, 90 degrees between two Saturns, yeah, transiting Saturn and natal Saturn. So closing Saturn square is happening at the age of 21, at the age of 50, at the age of 78. 21, it's not only third, second square of Saturn, but it's at the same time first Uranus square. So this is the age when tension is huge, basically, yeah, because you are torn between fitting into society and the urge to rebel against that you have known already till this age. So you have to balance all these two energies, wanting to rebel and trying to fit in the society, yeah. Then at the age of 50, yeah, it's next age of second square. Usually you are having some kind of rewards of the career you have been making before this. So if you were working hard before this, usually you are having some kind of recognition, so to say. So Saturn can give you recognition if you did a good work, okay? And at the age of 72, of course, you are thinking, this is the age, okay? I'm bloody old already, okay? And this is the time to give your wisdom, to give your professional experience to others, yeah? To mentor others at their work or whatsoever. And when Saturn is coming into natal position, so first checking point is 29.5, almost 30 years. Second age, it's 58, 59, second checking point, yeah. What might happen at this age? It's a huge event, basically. It's a checking point, how tough you are to reach your goals, yeah. So it will be kind of like huge disciplinary event, so to say, just to show you, guy, you have to know where you are going, how serious you are about your life. You have to be mature person, serious person, to fulfill your obligation, not to be afraid to take the responsibility, extra responsibility. If you are doing this all right, Saturn is giving you opportunity to go ahead with your career, to buy property, to set up family, to have children in your family, whatsoever. It's all about extra work, but this is rewarding work. You will have the satisfaction, yes, it was hard, but I'm not afraid of extra responsibility. I'm going for this, okay? So yes, sometimes you might feel that oh my God, do I go in the right direction or not? Maybe it's the wrong path. And sometimes panic can set up, yeah? But what Saturn wants from you, that you are just mature, you are serious about your life, and you are planning seriously. If you are just like blah blah blah, I don't know what to do in my life, maybe I will do this, maybe I will do that, I don't have actually goals and any kind of strict plan ahead of me, then Saturn might give you huge lesson, okay? It might give you anything like car crash, diseases like damaging your bones, fracture your spine even, or whatever. So it can give you really, really hard time, okay? When people are losing their health, losing their organs, losing their career, losing all their possessions. So Saturn can make it feel really, really hard, okay? The most important thing for you here is to show Saturn that you are a mature person, you are serious about your life, and you are having plan ahead of you, and you're already starting to fulfill this plan. If you are still jellyfish, not meat, not fish, not knowing where you are going in your life, then just believe me, 29 and a half, around 30, you will have a really huge smack from the Saturn. It might be even imprisoning. It might be even going to hospital for a year or something like this. So basically it will be huge hardship you are going through, okay, with big losses. Saturn lessons are really, really unpleasant ones. But if you show him that you are serious about your work, just open the doors for rewards. Marriages, careers going successfully, birth of children, everything is happening in proper way in your life, okay? When it's coming to trines, when transiting Saturn is coming to trine, sextile or trine to natal position, these are fantastic opportunities for you. Doors are opening. If you want to step forward in your career, do this. If you planned like presentation or some big event to make your career push forward, do this. Plan for this period the most important things which will help your career, because Saturn will help you out. It will give you stamina, it will give you self-discipline and readiness to achieve what you want to achieve, okay? That's all actually I wanted to tell you today. Next time we will talk about Saturn with aspect, transiting Saturn with the aspect to your natal planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, etc, etc. So next lesson will be really, really important. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my video lessons. I just want you to know that astrology will help you to manage to rule your life the proper way, the most satisfactory way, the most wonderful way you want it to develop. Everything in your hands, and astrology is helping you. If you need personal consultation, you know where to find me. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.